Hello friends, welcome to Salesforce Network Salesforce Developer Tutorial Recruiting Application Project Part 2. So this is the continuation of Recruiting Application Project Part 1. Topic what we are going to cover in this session, that is Recruiting Application Data Model Part 2. So in the recruiting app, first we are going to log into our Salesforce account. Then we are uploading a image, or we can say that logo, for recruiting app. For this we are going to click on plus symbol on the tab, click on documents, click on new tab, enter document name. Here we are providing recruiting logo. Select the folder. In the folder, by default folder we are going to take my personal documents. Select file, that is recruiting logo, at their location. Finally click on save button. So for creating the recruiting app in classic mode, we have to go setup, build, create apps, click on new button. Then step 1, select type. Here we are going to select custom app. Step 2, enter details like app label. Here we are providing recruiting app. Step 3, choose logo. For this we have to click on insert an image, choose recruiting app logo what we had put in the document folder, and then click on next button. Choose step 4, choose tabs, simply click on next button. Step 5, assign to profile system administrator and standard platform user, and finally click on save button. So let's see what are the data model we are going to use in our recruiting app. Data model for recruiting app. So this object we can relate as a table also. So object means table. So here we are going to create some 5 custom objects. First one is position, second one is candidates, third one is job application, fourth one is interviewers, fifth one is job posting site, and these are the fields of that particular object. So position holds this fields like title, department, location, hiring manager, status, approval status, job description, salary range, pay grade, education, skill required. These all the fields hold by position object, position custom object. Then candidates have the fields first name, last name, phone, email, address, city, state, zip. Zip means pin code, country, education, currently he is employed or not, and what is the current employer name, year of experience. Then job application is going to be a master detail relationship of candidates and position. Then stage is there, status is there. Interviewer is who is taking the interview and for which position, like employee and position. Job job posting site means site name, job posting URL, status, and description of that particular job posting site company. So creating custom object. For creating the custom object, we have to go with setup, build, create objects, new custom object. So label, here I am providing position, plural is positions, object name is position, record name is position number, data type is auto number, display format is for position POS hyphen. In the curly bracket I am giving 30 and starting number would be 1. Same as candidates, again for job application, again for interviewer, again for job posting site. So steps to create fields. How we are creating the fields: setup, build, create objects, select object. There would be a section naming custom fields and relationship. We have to click on new. So fields for custom object positions. Here the description about the positions custom object, what will be the data type for that, all the fields what we had seen at the above. So title, for title field data type would be text, and here I am not providing the values, means text, any text we can provide. So for department, pick list, and pick list values would be IT or non-IT. Location, again it's pick list, and here I am providing only 2 locations, so New Delhi and Pune. So next is hiring manager. Here data type I am taking text. Next one is status, taking pick list data type, and values I am providing new, open and closed. Next approval status, taking the data type pick list, and values would be pending, approved, disapproved, recalled. Job description, I am taking your text area. So salary range would be the pick list type, and here some categorization of the salary range, like 50 under 50,000, then 50 to 80,000 and more. Next is pay grade, this is of pick list type, then 100 pay grade, 200, 300 and more. Education, multi select pick list. Here it can be chosen one or more. uh, Here I am taking only 4 values: high school, intermediate, graduation and post graduation. Maybe someone did only high school, or someone did intermediate, like this. So it's giving the probability to choose one or more multi select pick list. So these are the values. Next one is skill required. So this is, I had taken text area. Fields for custom object candidates. Again for candidates custom object, for the fields, what would be the data type? So first name is text type, last name is text type. Phone is data type would be phone. Email data type would be email. Address data type would be text area. City, again text. Country, taking pick list type, and it's like field dependency type. It's not a value, but it's a type of field dependency. Means if someone is selecting country as India, so in India all the states are coming. If someone is selecting USA, then all the states of USA would be came here. So a state is dependent on country field. Again state is also going to be pick list type. Zip postal code, it would be text type. Education would be multi select pick list type. Again I am taking the value high school, intermediate, graduation and post graduation. Currently employed, it's a type of checkbox. If he or she is employed, then the value should be checked, otherwise not. Current employer, taking the text data type, and what is the year of experience of that particular candidate, taking number. field for custom object job application. So here job application I am considering this as a junction object. Junction object property is there would be two master detail relationship on that particular object. So for job application I am making the candidate uh, data type as a master detail relationship. Again, second position is also there, so I am taking the master detail relationship for position also, and make a object as junction object. We have to create two master detail relationship on that particular object, then it should consider like junction object. Next is stage. It's a picklist type. Values are new, phone screen, schedule interview, interview completed. Then status, its data type is picklist, values are open, hold and completed. Fields for custom object interviewers. So here I am taking the employee field lookup relationship, and position also lookup relationship. Fields for custom object job posting sites. So for job posting site URL I am taking the data type as URL. Status, taking the data type picklist is active or inactive. Description, taking the data type text area. So coming back to our practical session, first we need to log in by providing the username and password for that particular account. So after providing the username and password, sometimes it's asking for verify your identity. This is happening in the case if we are changing our laptop or trying to log in with different location. So don't worry about this. Click on verify button. So by default we are going to land on lightning view mode. I am going to create this project on classic mode. So click on profile, click on switch to Salesforce classic. It will take us to classic mode. So then as per our PPT we need to click on plus symbol, scroll down and look for documents. Click on that particular. In the document folder my personal documents, just click on go button. Here we are seeing there is no document at all, so click on new document. Enter the document name here like recruiting app, logo. Click on press tab button. It will auto populate the document unique name. Select this checkbox externally available image. Then we can use this image in our application. Give the description, proper description. Enter the path of the file or click browser to find the file. So click on choose file, give the location of that particular file. So here I am giving the path of recruiting app. Important thing is the size of this particular image file will be less than 20 kb. If someone is taking more than 20 kb, it is not going to support in classic view. So here we are seeing the size is 6.97 kb, 7 kb. Click on open. click on save button. So recruiting, this logo is coming over here. So next step is our create the app. For that we have to click on setup, administer, build, create, then choose apps. Click on new button, choose custom app, what we had seen in our PPT. Provide the application label name. Here I am providing recruiting. Provide the application label name. Here I am providing recruiting application. API name, while pressing the tab, it's automatic taking the app name. Then provide the description, valuable description. In the real time we need to provide valuable description. Click on next button. Then here insert an image. See here, the file size of a custom app logo must be smaller than 20 KB. If it is more than 20 KB, it is not going to insert an image. And here it's also providing the image dimensions should be a maximum of 300 pixel wide by 55 pixel high for best results. So make it clear that it is not going to be more than 20 KB. Click on insert an image. It is going to our document folder, my personal documents. Here I had right now created the recruiting app logo. Choose. Here coming recruiting app logo. Click on next button. So new custom app. What we are creating here, recruiting application, one new app we are creating. So it's saying that choose the tabs for that particular application. So we are not going to select any tabs what is available or what Salesforce had provided already. Our home tab will be there only, and default landing tab would be home only. So click on next button. So for new custom app, it's saying that what the profile you are going to choose. So in our PPT, we have to assign system administrator profile and standard platform user profile. So scroll down, it will be at the bottom. So system administrator profile and standard platform user profile. We have to click only these two. In the real time we have to follow this only, what the profile suggested by our client, we have to choose only that one. Click on save button. So let's see, recruiting application is created over here, and this is the custom application. So for custom application the delete button is available, and for the standard applications delete option is not available there. So in the app section we are seeing so many apps are there, but for only recruiting application delete button is available. Means if you are creating a application, you can delete that application, but all the application what is provided by Salesforce, you are not supposed to be delete. So next we are going to create the objects, and objects is like first object is position, next is candidate, then job applications, interviewers, job posting sites. So let's see one by one. Click on setup, administer, build, create objects. So see the custom objects. Custom objects are database tables that allow you to store data specific to your organization in Salesforce. You can use custom objects to extend Salesforce functionality or to build new application functionality. Means as per our business requirement, if something is required and that is important for our business scenario and Salesforce is all not provided already. So in that scenario, we have to create our custom object. So click on new custom object here. So for creating the new custom object, first we need to provide the label. So in our case we are providing position, plural is positions, start with vowel sound. So it's not vowel sound, we are not going to check this box. The object name is used when referencing the object via the API. So object name is position, it is appearing by the underscore C. Give the description. Record name, we are taking it as position number, and data type is auto number. Display format would be POS hyphen in curly braces, providing zeros. So it is saying that for the first position it's making like POS hyphen 001 because we are choosing the starting number as 1. Optional features is allow report, allow activities, track field history, allow in chatter groups. Deployment status is deployed. Search status, allow search, if we are checking then it is appearing in allow search. Object creation option available only when custom object is first created. So add notes and attachment for this particular object, and launch new custom tab wizard after saving the custom object. It's saying that while saving this particular custom object, it is also giving us the probability to create the tab also. So click on save button. For the position object, choose the tab style, any one of them. Just I am taking the lightning. Provide the description. Click on next button. Then add to profiles. So all the profiles what Salesforce had provided by default, it's visible over here, and the important profiles is like system administrator, standard user, standard platform user. These are the important profiles. Uh, we are the user like we had login by the system administrator profile. So it's saying that the visibility of this tab is default on for all the profiles. So let's make it as by default. Click on next. Again for the custom app. So these are the applications here, and what we had created, that is also coming, recruiting application. So by default Salesforce is providing to include this particular object to all the apps. So let's go with by default, click on save. So position object is created, position custom object is created. So API name is position underscore underscore c. This is the difference between standard object and custom object. If you are seeing that a standard object what Salesforce is provided, so underscore underscore c will not appear or will not append with the standard objects. Let's see. So first at the right side we have to go in the app menu and select our recruiting application what we had created right now. In the recruiting application we had created positions tab just now, so it is visible over here. Like this we are going to create more objects like candidate, job application, interviewers and job posting sites. So again we have to click on setup button, setup, build, create objects, new custom object, candidate, candidates. It's not starting with vowel sound. Candidate number, it's I am taking candidate number as a auto number. So refer to the PPT also for seeing the what is the display format of this particular object. So candidate, for candidate we had given there CN in the curly brace and starting number would be 1. Optional features we are selecting all. Allow search, yes. Add notes and launch for new custom tab wizard. Click on save button. For candidates, let's choose the tab style. Click on next button. By default it's on for all the profiles. Click on next. By default it is appended with all the applications. Click on save button. So candidate is also available over here, and see this is custom object underscore underscore c is coming. Next custom object we have to create uh, job application. Click on setup, build, create objects. Next object we are going to create a job application. Plural is job applications. Job application number, taking as auto number, giving the display format like job app hyphen in curly braces, putting the 0 and value starting 1. All the optional features I am clicking checked. Allow search, add notes and launch as new tab. Click on save button, choose the tab style, any one of them you can choose. Click on next button. So let's go with default on. For all the profiles, go with default on. For all the applications, so job application is also ready for us. Click on setup. For the next application, for the next custom object, create object. Next is new custom object. Next object is interviewer. Interviewers, it's IE starting its vowel sound. Interviewer number, taking as a auto number. Display format would be this one. We will see in while creating the record also how it's coming. Optional features, allow all. Searchable, add notes and attachment. Click on launch new tab wizard. Click on save button. Choose a tab style for this custom object. Click on next button. Default on with all the profiles. Click on next. Default on or checked with all the applications. Click save. So interviewer is also coming over here. Then the last object is job posting site. Click on setup, build, create objects, new custom object, job posting site. Make the plural as job posting sites. It's not starting with vowel sound. Job posting site, I am making it like only the site name and taking the text. We will see the difference between the auto number and text, how it's coming. Optional features I am allowing all. Allow search yes. Add notes and attachment checked. And new uh, custom tab is also checked. Tab style, choose any one of them. Click next. Default on for all. Click on next button. Checked for all application. Click save. So finally all the objects are created: position, candidates, job application, interviewers, and job posting sites. If we are going to see while clicking on position tab, there is no field at all. We had not created any field for this uh, position custom object. If we are clicking on new button, it's not showing us any field because up to now we had not created any field. So let's see how to create the fields for a particular custom object. There are so many ways to create the field on the custom object. We will see one by one. So just click on position tab on the right side, expand quick access menu, view fields and new fields is here, view object is there, view record type, view validation rule, view approvals. By the right side, new is suggesting us to create the new also, new approvals, new validation rule, new record type. and by clicking on edit app, it is going to edit the application, edit the tab, and edit the columns as well. So we have to create the fields. Just click on new button. So our first field will be title, and the data type would be text. Click on next. Keep the length of the particular title. Give the proper description. Help text you can provide. If it is required, so title is going to be required or not, this will be suggested as the business scenario. Unique means what? It is going to be unique, all the title, and there are two ways to be duplicate or unique, that is treat ABC capital and ABC small as a duplicate value, case insensitive, and there is a case sensitive also. External ID, if you need, just check the checkbox, and default value by the formula also we can provide. So title is not like the things we have to provide the title of a particular position. So just simply click on next button. Establish field level security, make it as default. Click on next button. It is going to be checked for the administrator and standard platform user, standard user. All the profiles are checked over here. Click on next button. So on the position page layout, it is going to display the title. Click on save and new to create the next field. Next is going to be department, and that is of pick list type. So pick list is what allows user to select a value from a list you define. So we have to define a list. Click on next button. So field name would be department. Use global pick list value or enter your values. We are providing our values, that is IT or non-IT. Display value alphabetically or use first value as a default value. We are skipping this all the parts. If you want to make a required, then make it required, otherwise skip it. Click on next button. For the field level security, skip it. Next, again it is going to show on the position layout. Just click on save and new button. For the next field would be location. It is also of pick list type. So pick list. Location, enter our values. Here I am providing, for example, New Delhi. Second value is Pune. Click on next. FLS is as it is. Next, on the page layout it is going to display. Click on Save and New button. For the next field, next is hiring manager and it is of text type. So data type would be text. Field name would be hiring manager. Click on next button. FLS by default. Click on next. Save and new. For new field status, it is of picklist type. Enter hour values like new, open and closed. Make it as default. Click on next button. FLS is going to be by default. Just clicking on next button. Hit the save and new button for creating the next field. Next field would be approval status and this is again of picklist type. Enter hour values, pending, approved, disapproved, recalled. Click on next button. FLS would be by default. Click next, save and new for creating the new value. Next is job description and data type would be text area. Next, FLS is by default. Next, save and new for creating the new field. Salary range, it is of picklist data type. So salary range, it is So salary range, the values would be smaller than 50,000, then 50 to 80,000, then 80 to 120,000, and again 120,000 plus. Make it as required. So we will see the difference between required and not required. Click on next button. Here FLS is not giving us the probability to choose click or not. So if it is required, then automatically it is going to be visible for all the profiles. Click on next. Click on save and new button. In pay grade would be of pick list type. Next, and values would be 100, 200, 300, 400 and 500. Click save and new button for creating the new field. Then next one is education. It is of pick list multi select. So what is the difference between pick list and pick list multi select? Pick list multi select allows user to select multiple values from a list you define. So click on next button. Again, one alert message is coming. Review multi select pick list limitations. There are some limitations when you use multi select pick list data in automation, reports, formulas, data imports, integration. Before you create a multi select pick list, review the consideration here. So okay, education. And so here I am providing the values: high school, intermediate, graduation, post graduation. By default, visible lines would be 4, including the select. Field name would be education. Click on next. FLS would be default. Next. And for position, the last field is skill required. Click on save and new. And the data type of skill required is text area. Click on text area, radio button, provide the field name. So click on next button. Click on next button. And finally click on save button. So let's see what is going to view us in the position object. So clicking on position tab, click on new button. So these are the fields what we had created right now, and apart from salary range, all the fields are not mandatory. Only the salary range field would be mandatory one. So without filling the salary range field, we can't save the record. Again, just create the fields for candidate object. So to create the candidate object field, just click on setup button. Let's see by the another way. Build, create objects, and we are going to create for candidates object. Click on candidate. Just scroll down and see custom fields and relationship. Header is there. In this one, just click on new button. It will display the same page what we had seen before this, means creating the position object field. So the first field we are going to create for candidate object is first name, and the data type would be text type. Text. Click on next button. Field name is first name. Length would be 50. If you want to make the field required, just click the checkbox. Okay, I am making it required. First name. Click on next button. FLS is by default and it is required, so already all the check boxes are checked. Click on next button. It is going to display on candidate layout. Just click on save and new button for creating the next field. Next field is last name and it is again text type. So last name, length would be 50, not making the required and unique. Click on next button. FLS would be by default. Click next button, again save and new. For the next field is phone and the data type would be phone. Click on next button. Provide the field name, that is phone. I am not making it required. Click on next button. FLS by default. Next button. Save and new. Next field we have to create email, that is of email data type. Next, email. This field I am making it required, and also I am making it unique, means do not allow duplicate values. Click on next button. So again next, save and new. Next field we are going to create address, and this is of text area. Data type. Not making it required or anything. FLS is default. Save and new. Next field we are going to create city. It is of text type. Click on next. FLS would be default. Click on save and new. Next field we are going to create a field dependency type, and this is of picklist data type, that is country. pick list, country, enter the values. So here I am providing all the countries name. FLS would be default. Click on next. Click on save and new. Next field is of state and it is data type would be pick list. Click on next. The name is state. Enter our values. Here I am providing some of the states for some of the country. Click on next. Click on next. Click on save button. So again I am going to create the country and state field dependency. So new country will be controlling field and dependent is state. Click on continue button. So I am going to provide the India country state names. Click on include values. Again from here to here, include values. Then I am going for United State. For United States I am providing the values, this one, include values, again this one, include values, again preview it. So I had taken only for the country India. If I am selecting India, then the dependent states are coming over here. And again if I am going with any other country, Germany, I had not given any value for this one. For the next one I had given for United States. So again it is coming the value of United States. Apart from this I had not given any value for any country, so it is not displaying the state. So click on save button. Okay. So we will see in the fields also while giving the data. Next is zip or postal code. Back to our custom object, custom fields and relationship. Click on new button. Zip code would be text type. Zip or postal code, length is of 5, 6. Click on next button. Again click on next button. FLS is going to be default. Click save and new button for the next field. Next is education and it is of pick list multi select. Again displaying the message. Click on next button. And entering our values, high school, intermediate, graduation and post graduation. Click on next button. The FLS is going to be default. Click next button. Again click on save and new for creating the next field. Again for the next field currently employed, it is of checkbox type. So if he or she is employed, then have to check, otherwise it will be uncheck value. Next, next, save and new. Next is current employer field and it is of text data type. Click on next button. Click on next button. FLS is default. Click on next button. Click save and new for creating the next field, year of experience, that is of number data type. And 2, again here 2, length is 2 and decimal values would be 2. So I am not making any required unique external ID or AI prediction. Click on next. Click on next. Finally, click on save button because we do not have to create any more fields for this object. So click on candidates object tab and click on new button. So we had taken first name and email as a mandatory. Again for the last name, phone, address, city, these all the fields are not mandatory. Education, it is of multi-select pick list type, so we can select one or more values like this. We will see while creating the records. If he is currently employed, then have to check, otherwise it should not be checked. So next one is job application. So for creating the job application fields, we can go either anyway. Just click on new button. So job application would be going to treat as a junction object. So for junction object, there should be two master detail relations should be created on this particular object. The first master detail relationship to which object we are going to create, that would be treated as a primary master detail relationship, and second one is secondary master detail relationship. All the limitation would be treated for the object is from primary master detail relationship. So master detail relationship data type, click on next button. First we are going to create a candidate. This would be primary master detail relationship. Read write allows user with at least read write access to the master record to create, edit or delete related detailed records. Click on next button. Click on next button. Click on next button. Click save and new For creating the next field, that is again master detailed relationship type, and for any object we can create maximum 2 master detailed relationship, not more than that. Click on next button. So next one is position object. Next, position. Next, next, save and new. We have to create the next field stage, and it is of picklist type. So see, master detail relationship data type is grayed out. We can't create more than 2 master detail relationship on a particular one object. So picklist data type stage, enter our values. So new phone screen. So the values are new phone screen, schedule interview, interview completed. Click on next button. Click on next button. Save and new. For creating the new field, status again of picklist data type. Click on next button. Enter our values. Open, hold and completed. Click on next button. Click on next button. Click on save button. So let's see the job application field. Candidate is primary master detail relationship, position is secondary master detail relationship. And next one, we had created the stage, new phone screen, schedule interview and interview completed. Status is open, hold or completed. So for interviewers, we have to create a field employee, that is lookup relationship with user. Click next. Next field we have to create again lookup relationship, and that is position field. So click on save and new. Lookup. We can create 40 lookup relationship for one particular object. Click on next button. Position object. Click on next. Click on next. Click on next. Click on next. Finally click the save button. So let's see the fields of interviewer. Click on new button. So employee is there, it's of user type, and position is there. There is two lookup relationship. Finally, create the fields for job posting sites. At the right side, click on new fields. For the job posting sites, field is job posting site URL and it is of URL type. Job posting site URL. Click on next button. Next field we have to create a status. It is of picklist type. Enter our values. Active, inactive, two values are there. Click on next button. FLS would be default. Click next. Click save and new. For creating the new field, description, this is of text area type. Click on next. Description. Click on next. Click on next. Finally, click on save button. So just click on job posting sites. So site name is there. We had taken this not record number. It's of text types, so it is mandatory and it's coming over here. Job posting site URL we had taken right now of URL type. Status is active and inactive and description is there. So this recruiting application is for only demo. How just put some random data to see how it is going to work. So for the position, just clicking on new button and providing some values in this. So here I had taken some sample data. Title is a Salesforce administrator, department is IT, location is New Delhi, hiring manager is Ellen, status is new, approved status is approved, job description is responsibilities for managing and optimizing Salesforce system, salary range would be 50k to 80k, pay grade is 200, education is someone who had done high school, intermediate and graduation. Skills required is user management, data analysis. We can expand it and see user management, data analysis, security management, process management and business analysis. So click on save button. So this is going to look like this. Position number what we had taken auto number, that field is coming over here. So click on candidates button again, just fill some random data. So for the candidate object also I had taken some random data like first name John, last name is Smith, phone number is random phone number, email ID is john at gmail.com. This would be unique because we had taken the unique email ID and also the mandatory one. Address is SF Tower, City Gurgaon, country India, and dependent is state. So it's coming a state like all the India's state. If I am choosing any other, then state is not coming over here because is some random data. Education, it's the candidate had did all high school, intermediate, graduation, post graduation. Currently is employed. Current employer is Salesforce. Year of experience is 5.6, means 5 years 6 months. Click on save button. It is going to look like this. So candidate number is our auto number what we had taken at the creation of candidate object. So next is job application. Click on new. So if I am putting only candidate and trying to save the record, it should not be saved. So candidate what we had created right now, and if I am trying to save this record, it should not be saved because this is on this there is a master detail relationship. So we have to put both the fields value. So we have one position also. Stage is new. Status is open. Click on save button. So next is interviewer. So this interviewer is who is going to take the interview. Employee means from the Salesforce it is going to search for the user only. And position, which for which position this employee is going to take the interview. So for the position what we had created right now, that one I am going to select. Click on save button. At the end we are going to create job posting site. So for job posting sites I had taken some sample data. Site name is Naukri. Job posting URL is www.naukri.com. Status is active. Description is Naukri is a recruitment platform that provides hiring related services. Click on save button. It is going to look like this. So for this record there is open activities, active history, notes and attachment. We can add this more uh, data to this particular record. So like this we are doing in our live environment also. But the thing here is what uh, this we had seen a sample a small project. For now we have successfully completed the recruiting application. Thank you, and if you guys found this video helpful, please do like, subscribe and also leave a comment down below.